Hi, Lauren. I am really excited about this next iteration. So, as you can see, everything has been taken from a very rough sketch format into a more hardline CAD format. So, everything here is really now true to scale. There are room dimensions shown that are small on the page right now, but of course, you could zoom in to read those. But probably maybe the most jarring thing is that I've rotated the floor plan 90 degrees on the page to fit the standard sheet size better. But hopefully that's the thing that feels most different to you. Everything else should feel very familiar to that second iteration that I developed for you that we've now come back to. But I love so much about this floor plan. So now north faces to the right. So, the street side is still the north side. Your rear yard is the south side, so you're going to get plenty of southern sun coming into your great room here. Um, I'm so excited about this. So we come in the entry, showing the walk-in sort of mud room. I've closed off this cat room, the cat area, as I've closed this off a bit more to be a bit tighter, which allows maybe for a little bit more open wall length here in the mud room where you can hang things that you don't necessarily want the cats to have constant access to. Now we can close this off and close them in a bit more. Now, this can change again. We can take this wall and extend it this way to give the cats just a little bit more free roaming space. That could go either way for me, I think. But let's see, anything else that's kind of a big change? So I know that we were concerned about the master bath before and how much storage you'd have here. So I'm showing still a very nice size walk-in shower. I'm not showing any plumbing fixtures in here yet, but I imagine two shower heads would go in this area. Storage above the toilet. One vanity here or one sink here on an extra long vanity with storage above as well. But then if you hop in this door here, there could be storage behind the door. There's room here for a towel rack, a heated towel rack if you wanted. But this pocket door here could live more or less in the open position, and you can access some full height shallow storage here. Or we could also access some storage this way on this run of cabinets. But it's a very elegant solution, I think. We've got the Narnia Closet right here. So two real full height closets flanking a false door or a cabinet door that actually just opens up and lets you into your walk-in closet. So I'm very excited to see that this has worked out really well, and I'm excited about how this will work out in real life too, not just in CAD but in elevation on these cabinets. Using the same module here, I think it's just going to look very, very convincing. Um, Thinking about natural light and your tendency to get those splitting migraine headaches. Obviously, we've got a ton of glass here. So I hesitate to even think about not putting a window in here on this side of the room just so that this could be a bit darker. Really, I want this to be a well balanced and well lit room. Windows here, a window on either side of the bed, on both sides, I think is right. And of course, this 12 feet of glass, 3 feet per panel, is just going to give you such great access to the courtyard. And I think we'll just have to do the blackout shades on the automatic or motorized shade system for a window here. So we'll add a window here. And I actually want to say that I reserve the right to change the window pattern from what I'm showing here when I do look at this in 3D. I've planned out what I think makes a ton of sense, including putting a skylight in here in the walk-in closet. Um, but when I start looking at things in 3D, I might want to switch things around. For example, I know we wanted to not show any windows along this back wall here. And so that got me thinking that this little nook area that connects the master to the living, this little hallway, I think I want to put the window on the courtyard side. That way, anyone sitting here really has no access into what is now a very private side yard area, side courtyard. Maybe not a courtyard, I shouldn't overuse that word. You actually have a real courtyard here. But a little side area that no one has any windows into except for the master bedroom. So I think this could be really a lot of different things. Let's talk about what you might want here. We could do sliding glass doors here instead of another pair of 6 foot doors. That might just be really, really nice. I think I want to do that. Let me know your thoughts. The living room here looks great. I'm basically doing a scheme where the longest courtyard wall here is subdivided equally by these 6 foot panels of glass, be they sliding glass doors, windows in the middle, or sliding glass doors still, and sliding glass doors here along at both ends of the courtyard. I really like that. And it carries on both sides. So I think that's going to give this great room such a phenomenal sense of natural light and connection to the indoors and the back. I'm sorry, the rear yard and the courtyard. I'm so excited about how this space is going to turn out. And again, knowing that this is the southern side, I think what I imagine I'm going to want to study first in 3D is having this be uh, the relatively low end. Maybe this wall here is 9 foot tall, and then the roof sheds up and gets taller as it heads towards the courtyard, thus angling the roof to be perfect solar orientation for solar panels. I think that's going to be great. I think that's going to then create a really interesting elevation for the courtyard as well. And so these probably 8 foot tall sections of glass here and here would be topped by some higher glass above the doors down here. Let's see. I've developed the kitchen a bit further, and per our conversation, the pantry has shrunk down. Basically, I've taken the bathroom core here, bath three, and shifted it over towards the left so that the office has gotten bigger. So the office is now the second largest room, second largest bedroom, I should say. The master's the biggest, the office is second, and the guest is not too far behind. I also restudied the guest layout or the bedroom of this guest layout, making sure that a king bed would work. And I've reconfigured the closet and the windows. I think this is really nice. These windows will appear centered on the front elevation wall, but then it tucks in nice and tight to the closet wall, which just aligns with the circulation area around the king bed with a couch. I think this is just really great. They have an ensuite here. On the other side of the ensuite from the foyer is a little perfect little reading nook. So this is a full length bench, and then eating into a little bit of the office's closet would be some full height shelves. So this would be shelves from the bench height all the way up to the ceiling, just crammed full of books. The office has nearly a full length storage closet on this side, and then full width cabinets, top to bottom. So this should just be a ton of storage. This could perhaps be broken up into full heights along here, maybe a low bench here if some additional seating was desired. Of course, there's plenty of room for weights or a couch right here. Treadmill desk, sitting desk, a little more exercise equipment. And this is the one room I think where it makes sense to say, let's do a glassy door, a door that has like maybe frosted glass here. And then when we have these large windows, these 6 foot wide fixed panes of glass into the covered pergola area, that's where we're going to do a transom window above the door length that's tight to the ceiling, but at the top of the wall that will bring in all that really great all that really great sunlight that we're going to get through this window glass wall. This hallway is going to be fantastic. So from the office, you pop out into bath three. Bath three serves for the guests as well. Lining this part of the bathroom, this could either be just a simple drywall closet with storage in it, or it could be yet another reading nook. I see no reason to limit ourselves to one. If you feel that it's awesome enough to do here, maybe we want to bookend it here. Actually, maybe this one closer to the courtyard wants to be the reading nook. Actually, I think about that. This might want to be the reading nook, and we'll eat into this corner here to be the amount and depth of full height library shelving that we want. That brings the reading nook a little bit closer to the noise that's going on in the kitchen and dining room, but I don't know. That feels right to me now. This should be just a simple closet. You come in the foyer, plenty of room to store things. If you don't already have enough room in the mudroom, well, think about that and let me know what you think. The pantry is great. I've flipped the orientation of the island. I think this is great. So this is just a really well laid out kitchen. Sink with dishwasher here, adjacent to some upper cabinets for easy dish put away when you're standing here. Um, Island with a trash can here, so the trash can is readily available to both people cooking or doing prep work in the sink. The refrigerator now is on this side. So instead of being tucked into this corner adjacent to the island, I say let's bring it out and have it be part of this open work triangle. This is just such a killer work triangle, even getting the trash area in there. I'm really happy with this. I would say let's do upper cabinets all along here. We could bring it tight to the window. Um, that could be okay. Maybe I want to pick up just the same 1, 2, 3 3-foot windows here rather than this 3, 6, 3 that I'm doing now, where this is a double wide. If we pull this in a little bit, then we could take the cabinet all the way to the wall, but I don't know. I kind of like having it a little bit floating off the wall. But this reserve, we should reserve that conversation for when we have the 3D model to look at. So on one side of the refrigerator would be another sort of Narnia push to open access into the pantry. Then on the other side of that would be a wall oven. We could either put the microwave top or bottom of the wall oven, or it could live here as a microwave drawer. There's really a lot that can be done. Maybe that wants to be here and we can put a wine fridge here instead. Let's talk about your needs a bit more. And then on the other side of the fridge, this would be sort of an appliance garage. So this is all meant to be full height look right here, full height oven with storage above and below, full height door leading into the pantry, full height refrigerator, hopefully panel ready, and then full height appliance garage here that opens out onto this really long countertop here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm floored with this layout. I almost made a pun floor plan, but I caught myself just in time. And then looking at the courtyard area, this is really ample. This is a huge courtyard, really long diagonal lines, sight lines. I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. So let's schedule our next meeting. Thank you, Lauren.